be fun tonight if we did a little craft since we've been talking about growing in Jesus. So I've already done most of it just to save some time here, but I have my tree planted by the river here, and we are gonna fill in this tree talking about how we can grow in Jesus. So after you already have your little tree trunk and your branches drawn, you're gonna draw around it here. Make it look like a tree. And I did 4 little branches here because this is going to be our 4 points today we're going to talk about. So we are going to draw a leaf on each branch. Alright. So our first way we can grow in Jesus is to pray every day. So I'm going to write that in. Our second point is to love Jesus. And we need to love him more than anything or anyone. Our third point is going to be read our Bible. And then our fourth one is going to be follow God's rules. And then there you have your little craft.
So the Bible takes a lot of time and talks about fruits. And it talks about how we need to grow like a fruit does, or grow for Jesus. Now, did you know that the Bible, like I said, it spends a lot of time talking about fruit? Well, it talks about both physical and spiritual. It talks about in Galatians 5 and 22 and 23, it says that these are the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, and temperance. So if you have these things, if you're, let's say that if you're slow to anger, that means you're peaceful. If you love people a lot, that's a fruit of the Spirit. If you love people the way that you want to be, basically treating people the way you want to be treated. If you do things like that, then that means that you are well on your way being a fruit for God, or growing well in God. So one of the wild things that I saw is some trees and plants can really make fruit for a long time. So that doesn't mean that when you're a kid, that's the only time you make fruit. That doesn't mean that's the only time that you love Jesus or show Jesus that you care, or to try to grow in Jesus. A fig tree can bear fruit for more than 100 years. So if you was able to live on earth for 100 years, did you know that you could still grow in God during that entire time? Isn't that awesome to think about? Now don't forget, this week's life lesson is I want to grow for Jesus.